Hello. Thank you for inviting me to your book club or your study. I am thrilled to be here. My name is Shauna Lettler, and I am the author of Remarkable Hope, which I hope you are holding in your hand. I was asked to record some videos by a few of the people who were involved in the initial discussion of this book during the launch period before even released, and it makes me a little nervous, but they convinced me that it would be helpful to groups, and if it will be helpful to your group, I am more than glad to do it. In each of these videos, I intend for them to be relatively short and just kind of be a discussion just starter for your group. I would like to give you 3 things in each video. First of all, a piece of background or research on the story itself. Second, a discovery that I made or something that the Lord taught me, or a personal story that influenced the writing of that chapter. And third, I would like to end with some kind of a discussion question for you, or a conversation starter that will get your group started. Hopefully you have a discussion guide that will help you do that. If you don't, it's available on my website at shaunalettler.com. And if you can't find it, you can just email me. Now, when I wrote my first book, Remarkable Faith, it was as if I had made a discovery and I wanted to tell everybody about it. When I wrote Remarkable Hope, it was more of an investigation. I thought, I ran into Romans 12:12, where Paul says to his friends in Rome, "Be joyful in hope, patient in affliction, faithful in prayer." And I understood patient in affliction and faithful in prayer. You know, keep praying and stay the course. But joyful in hope kind of made me stumble, because when I think about hope, or when I think about my own usage of the word hope, it was more of a sarcastic fairy dust wish. So I would say something like, "Oh, I hope I don't get sick." But the implication is, I might. Or, "Oh, I hope we make it on time, but I'm hauling 3 kids in car seats and the chances aren't that good." Or, "I hope it doesn't rain because we have something planned." And with each of those things, there was some flavor of doubt. And much of the time, I ended up sick, wet, and late. So it was my own usage of the word hope that was throwing me off. And I wondered, why can Paul say, "Be joyful in hope," when my usage of the word was such a discouraging usage? So I went to the Bible to see how the word hope was used by writers of the New Testament. And what I discovered is that when Paul and Peter and John write about hope, it's not a flimsy, "Well, I hope it works out." They talked about certainty, something that could be counted on. I read through stories in the Gospels where people placed their hope in Christ. They saw him face to face. They had supper with him. They held his hand and he touched them and healed them. And in various ways, they interacted with Jesus. And to varying degrees, some of them were disappointed in him, disappointed in what he did or did not do. And I just thought that was interesting, that even the people who met Jesus face to face could have experienced that kind of disappointment. Well, Remarkable Hope, when Jesus revived hope in disappointed people, is the result of the study of 8 of those characters from the Gospels. I saw a pattern of people who placed their hope in Christ, who appeared at first to be disappointed in him. But their stories reveal an ongoing pattern of being surprised by his work and his ways, and ultimately wowed by his purpose and his presence in their lives. And I think you'll find that Jesus does some drastic things that we might not approve of in our human minds. But we'll also discover that he does immeasurably more than all we can ask or imagine, not only for the people in the Gospels, but also for you and me. So I'm thrilled that we're here. I hope you have enjoyed reading the introduction, and I look forward to speaking with you next time.